So I was staring at this chick on Sensei Megaton's page, this like real hot chick, and she has like beautiful eyebrows and everything, and like the opposite of mine, and I was just staring at her, and I was just like, man, she's beautiful and everything, and I didn't even think nothing. I wasn't even paying attention, like somebody was watching me or anything, and and um and I was just staring at her, and I was like, oh, whatever. And then I stared at her for a long time. I'm like, because I know there's no way like I would ever meet her or she would ever like me or anything. But I was just like thinking, man, there's like a lot of women out there. But I was just thinking, how beautiful she was and everything. And then when I went outside, uh, this truck went by with how I used to have these shoes that had the tongue up front, and I used to pretend like I was kicking people in the balls with the like how Adam Unrein used to kick the soccer ball. You know how you're supposed to kick it by your shoelace. Adam Unrein always kicked it with his toes and make it kick harder, and that's how I used to practice kicking in those shoes. And when um when I went outside, I totally forgot about it. But when I went outside, actually, it was before. It was before I looked at it. I went outside and then I saw the truck, and then when I came inside, I looked at the picture, and then I was like, man. So they did it before, knowing that I was gonna look at the picture. Maybe they had made me stare at it or something. But I also watch porn, and these chicks are kind of like becoming to be my friend and stuff because I don't have any friends when I go into my apartment. So like some of these chicks are like, you know, they're nice to me and stuff. Plus you get to watch them fuck and stuff. I mean, not fuck, whatever you call it. but and plus, right when I was masturbating, I was, dude, somebody knocked on my door to make sure that I didn't come, and then they left a lid because Binto always says how she hates Letty. When I pull out my dick, she'll always be like, I hate Letty. I hate Letty. And I fucking hate that bitch, Letty. Anytime I pull out my dick or something. And and but right when I was starting to masturbate and stuff, I was getting into it and stuff. I'm sorry for talking about this, but somebody knocked on the door real hard to scare me, and I didn't answer it until I went outside later, and there's a blue lid for a Thirst Buster cup, and this thing that talked about graduation, with the year I was graduating. It said 1995 or something, and and um and one time I said to Kelly, "I'm glad you rock it." Sound like I'm glad you like it because they say that they love every song I write. It's the best song, just to feed you bullshit and stuff. So so I said that, and it sounded like I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you rock it, and it sounds like a dog, because Cause I was just sitting there like doggy style and shit. Gosh, I swear I'm not a pervert. I just don't have anything to do, man. There's nothing to do. I have no meds, no weed or no cigarettes. I'm coming down off of cigarettes, you know. When your body when your body is coming down off of these things and stuff, you know, you kind of like, when you're bored and you don't have nothing, then that's when most people do it, I think. But everybody does this, so who cares? But oh yeah, and those chicks are pretty cool on the porno. They're pretty nice chicks. They're not mean and stuff. But oh yeah, that one chick. I was staring at her beauty and stuff, and it just reminded me that there's a lot of chicks out there. You know, I don't have to be all fucking so worried about Pinto fucking abusing me and stuff. All I gotta do is get on the bus, and then there's like a lot of chicks and stuff. And like they showed me, they had this image of this. They showed me this pussy one time, not the pussy, but like the hairs and stuff. And I was like, man, I never seen a pussy really. And I was like, whose was that? You know, because they showed it vision right in my eyes. You know, I was like, man, whose pussy? And I, for like the longest time, I couldn't find out whose pussy it was. And then the other day, when that chick did the 1 4 up apps, you know, I think she was talking about get a job or something. But or else, you know, lots of things that I just found out today. But I found out it was hers. You could just tell by looking at her that it's hers. And that's weird why they showed me that. So I'm gonna try to take the bus and talk to her, but not, you know, kind of be like I am with Toki, and how like, you know, we could be naked in front of each other and not even be attracted to each other, you know. So I'm gonna try and see what I could learn from her, because she's taught me so much already. She's taught me about my sister, and she's taught me about, you know, that with and then we got, you know, I hope I hope nothing, lots of bad things, but okay, I'm sorry I'm talking about this stuff. I'm sorry, I won't anymore.